Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode on the Adults Play Java server. Today I'm starting out in the shopping district for two reasons. The first is to add a new item for sale in my shop, and the second is to scope out a new place for my new shop, Food and Stuff, where you get your food and your stuff. And that's different from my other shop. How? Anyway, so let's go ahead and fly on down. I actually need to go buy more rockets too. Well, before we do that, so my other shop is here, obviously. And it seems like everything is kind of in this one block. So I think when I scope out my shop, I think I'm going to look over here somewhere. One of these plots for it. I think I claimed this one here. But let's figure something else out, because I don't want everything to be so compact. I want to spread out a little bit. So let's go and fly on down. I really need more rockets. This is my last one, and I don't want to use it yet. Ow. So, anywho, I checked the shop a little bit earlier. Nothing has sold, but I am now going to be selling. Well, I have been selling, but nobody really knows. Bone blocks. Got bone blocks for sale for 1 diamond per stack, and I have shulker boxes for 3. Now, I know what you're thinking. Shulker boxes are already for sale for 1 diamond per stack. But not these. These have a secret prize in them. They're completely full of something that you can't see, but I'll preview one. Let's see. What's this one? Hopefully it's a good one. So, you could win a Power 3 book, the Topaz Gems, and all those bones for 3 measly diamonds. There's plenty more in there. But, anywho, we're going to go ahead and stock up more of these bone blocks. When I put these for sale on Twitch, I couldn't stock them fast enough. Toy Boy was selling or buying them all. As soon as I would make a stack, it'd be gone. So what I'm going to need to do, I want to sell arrows now. But I don't know where to put them where people are going to know they're for sale. I suppose I could put them around the back. Yeah, that'll do. So here we are. We're just going to put the arrows in here, and we're going to probably sell them for 1 diamond for, I don't know, 4 stacks or something kooky like that. Just because they're not really all that hard for me to get. I mean, all I got to do is sit AFK in the right spot, and I'm good. So let's go ahead and do that, and then I will set the price. Oh, no, I need 64, not 63. There we go. Perfect. All right, so I just need to... Oh, right, I don't have an anvil. And problem solved. So luckily, I had some iron, and it was in my ender chest. So, all right. So we're going to go 4 stacks. No. Other way. 1 diamond, 4 stacks. There we go. 1 diamond, 4 stacks. There we go. That's super duper cheap. I should probably take that one out of there now. There we go. Alright, and that means that is officially for sale. We'll just go ahead and drop that back in the old ender chest, and then see what we can find in the way of a better plot for this build. After flying around for a little bit, I've decided on this plot right here with all these pretty flowers. I've decided on that because there's really not much over here right now except some of these builds, which I think were just pre-built when this server opened, which is something I actually kind of dig about this server. I like how there was already kind of something here that drew players. But anyway, that's going to be the future home of Food and Stuff. And I think I'm going to build it kind of in the middle here. Let me just land. I'm going to build it kind of here in the middle. I'm going to have a lot of grass and flowers to get rid of. But yeah, I'm going to build it kind of in the middle and try to build up a nice, landscape around it. So that way, it's not too city-fied, It's not just like, oh, screw the greenery. Nope, we're going to make it look good around it. But I actually don't have all of the resources I need. I'm going to need a lot of white concrete. And sure, I could just make it, but why make it when I can buy it from a fellow server mate? Let's see. Okay. Rubik's Cube concrete store. All concrete, 2 stacks for 1. Okay. I'm assuming that's 1 diamond. And more to come. Okay. So it looks like 2 stacks for 1 diamond. Do we have white? Yes. In fact, we do. All right. Well, I'm just probably going to buy Toy Boy out of all of his stuff here. All right. So what? Let me make sure I get the price right. All concrete. 2 stacks for 1. Okay, I'm assuming that means diamonds. So now we have the foundational blocks that we're going to need, and we have even some of the accent blocks with the colors. It's not everything I need just yet, but let's go ahead and get into a super fast building time lapse. Let's get started. And at the end of my super fast building time lapse, we are just about done with this. Oh, well, I guess I got stuck in my own build. I've never seen that before. Anyway, let's try to get out and fly. Okay, I'm good. That's the important part. I'm not dead. But anyway, so if you guys haven't noticed, this build, at least on the front, is inspired by a build by BeStill TV. I did not follow the tutorial or anything. I just actually looked up a reference picture for a Minecraft grocery store on Google, and his thumbnail came up. So I went ahead and watched the video after the fact, just used it as a reference photo. But I wanted to give credit to part of it, at least, because, you know, that's what we do here in the Minecraft community. Also, I did add both of these little pools on the side, little fountains. But now I need to go about stocking the inside and figuring out what I'm going to sell. And you guys may be wondering, Obi, you already have a shop. What on earth are you going to sell? Well, the answer to that... Oh, goodness. Okay, there we go. The answer to that question is everything. It's called food and stuff. So I need to go make a couple of farms, actually. And we're not just going to build some basic farms. We're going to try to build some automated farms. And to do that properly, we need to go head over to my Guardian farm base. But actually, before we get to the Guardian farm base, we need to take a quick pit stop at my starter base town that is eventually going to be built up, I promise. Because Throwlash told me that he left me a present here. This must be it. Hey there, Throwlash. Oh, goodness. That's a lot of shulker boxes. Ooh, and ink? Nice. Alright. That is going to be a huge help because one of our side projects for SAS, I'm just going to take all those because I'm going to need them. One of our side projects for SAS was the restaurant build in Spawn that has not had a roof on it ever. That's because we've been waiting for me to get Dark Prismarine. And I've got the Guardian farm done, but I didn't have any ink, so I couldn't make the dark part of the Prismarine. But now I can. So we're going to head over there. I'm going to make that up, and then I'm going to go ahead and drop that in a super secret location. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Relog. Well, that was absolutely terrifying, but we've relogged, and we're good now. Thank goodness for Elytra, because I can just fly the rest of the way. I think. Oh, man. How many people are online? That's why. But, anywho, that's alright. So, I'm going to drop that Dark Prismarine in a super secret SAS location for us to finish that build. But that's going to be after I finish everything that's going to be going down here at the Guardian Farm base. And here we are at my Guardian Farm base. Looks a little different from the last video. That's because I have big plans for this place. I actually decided to do these slanted walls on a Twitch stream. These weren't planned, but the rest of this is. So this whole big glass wall, that's going to go all the way around. We might be able to get to that in this video. We'll see. But what I'm really focused on now is not the walls, not even what I'm going to put on top of this thing eventually, which will be a little temple. But instead, what's down here? Do I have any arrows? No, but I have the yeet stick. Hang on. I gotta get rid of that guy. So down here is an unintentional mob farm. Come on, come on, come on. Let me just get rid of him. So down here has become an unintentional mob farm. But I'm not going to farm regular mobs down here. What I want to do is see if we can find one. Oh, there aren't any down here right now. But a lot of slime tend to spawn down here. And you can see I've started to put the slabs in for the floor that I want. And I want to use this floor, which is different than the one up top. But what I want to do is dig below this and then try and create a slime farm. Because if I could do that, I think there's a market for slime. I know it's already being sold, but that, along with everything else I'm selling, people might just, use my shop as a one-stop shop. But we're also going to take it a little bit farther than just the slime farm. What I want to do is have a lot of passive farms in here. So I'll have my slime farm, I'll have my guardian farm, a melon and pumpkin farm, and a whatever else I come up with farm. There's lots of passive farms out there. Probably a cactus farm. I don't know. But that's the idea of this floor. This floor here, the beacon will go away. But this floor here is going to be exclusively farms. And then I think the next floor up will be more of storage. And see, look, there we go again. They just show up. Maybe I'll find the time to build a creeper farm or the know-how to build a creeper farm. We'll see. But anyway, I know we just came out of a time lapse, but let's jump into another one where we flatten everything here out, and then we can get started on some of those other passive farms when that is done. Let's go! And here we are at the end of the second time lapse of the video, And we've got everything here on the floor done. We got everything smoothed out, and things are looking pretty good down here, but a little empty. But first, I gotta say, that took a lot longer than I thought it would. The time-lapse probably made it seem like it was nothing, but that took forever. But anyway, now that we've got this big open space, what I want to do is make some passive farms, like I was saying. And the first one I'm going to do is going to be an easy one. It's going to be a melon and pumpkin farm. And for this design, I'm going to be using a tutorial from iMineCrazy, link in the description below. And I think I'm going to do it up against this wall. Yeah, I think that'll work. And I think I kind of want to do different farms in different areas. So if you look over here, you know, I've got these dividing lines. So like this will be food farms. That'll be I don't know. I'll figure that out. That works in theory, but I don't know. And boy, do we have a lot of people online right now. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and watch this tutorial because I am not the greatest at redstone. I'm okay, I'm getting better. But I think that we can do this right here-ish. That should work. Alright, let's get started. Wait a minute. First of all, okay, cool. I've got my redstone box. Good. Now let's actually get started. So this farm is actually fairly simple so far. It's a pretty straightforward tutorial, too. If you're trying to learn how to do one of these, I highly recommend it. Again, it's in the description below. But I just had this whole time-lapse dedicated to this whole floor, and what is the next step? To dig it all back out. Well, not all of it, but just enough to be a little annoying. Oh well, it'll be worth it in the end. And it certainly was worth it. Now, the only thing I don't like is I've got this thing just kind of hanging out here, and I don't really know how to hide it. You do need these blocks, unfortunately. But, I mean, it's okay. I guess I'll build something around it. So now what I've got to do is build up... I got to put some glass around this just to protect it. And then I need to kind of make this a little more aesthetically pleasing. So I do think I'm going to put something here that kind of makes it symmetrical. And maybe we could throw in, I don't know, maybe a prismarine block on either side to kind of hide this. Maybe we could do something like that. Doesn't have to be super flashy or make a heck of a lot of sense. I am going to decorate this with prismarine just because that's what I have the abundance of, or rather the prismarine bricks. Well, I have an abundance of them over here in the shulker box. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense because, you know, it's a guardian farm. So, you know, might as well make everything blue and whatnot. So, yep, I'm just going to go figure this whole decoration thing out. And I put this dirt over here because I'm thinking I might replicate this. Or I might try to add them all together. Not really sure exactly how I'm going to do that quite yet. But actually, you know what? I just thought of something. This is going to look even better. This will look... yeah. I think I had it right the first time. Yeah, I don't understand redstone. I don't understand why that's a necessity. But apparently it is. See, it didn't work. Redstone. Not for me. Well, it's going to be this for this build, I guess. Okay, I actually am going to need some glass. So I'm going to go grab some, and then I'm going to figure out exactly what this guy is going to look like. If this doesn't fit in with the whole Under the Sea Guardian Farm theme, then, well, darn it, I just don't know what will. This makes absolutely no sense for what I'm trying to accomplish here, and I wonder why that one in particular won't grow. I wonder if I've done something wrong in here. How efficient is this thing? Let me see. Not terribly, but I haven't been running it all that long. I also have... I don't think anything's... yeah, okay. So I have this whole expandable storage system down here as well, and I'm going to cap this off eventually with a trapdoor. But anyway, so I really kind of dig that. I may decorate that with some dark prismarine, even though I'm trying to save what I've got for the SAS projects. But this is kind of a pain in the rear end back here. So I don't even remember exactly how I had done this or why I have done this. I mean, it looks neat, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to stick with it just because it's really difficult to do without messing with the redstone. but we shall certainly see. Right. Yeah, we'll see. And there we go. It looks so much better with the dark prismarine. Still looks a bit silly because the prismarine has absolutely nothing to do with a melon and pumpkin farm. However, I still think this thing looks pretty good, and it fits in with the rest of the room. So, yeah, that's a good thing. And it looks like this little buddy over here decided to grow up after all. I guess it was just that fresh. We got a little bit more efficiency. So, once we sit here AFK for a little bit, and then both these farms will be going, we should get plenty of resources. And I actually think I'm going to replicate this build 2 or 3 more times. So in the next episode, there are probably going to be 3 more modules evenly spread out across here. So that way, we have a stupid amount of melon and pumpkins. Why do I need them? I don't know. Why not? Can never have too many of these things. But unfortunately, guys and gals, that is all the time we have for this episode. If you enjoyed the video, please drop me a thumbs up, and if you really liked it, do me a big favor and smash that subscribe button. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Obi out.